and use Entangle.
Okay.
On the twins.
Oh, both of them.
On both. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not just one of them, because it's evident that they're just going to keep going.
Okay.
I thought you were just going to entangle the racist one and be like, have at it.
That was the original plan. but it's clear that Clara's trying to make peace, so Kaluna's like, compromise. Compromise is putting it on both of them instead of just the asshole.
What's that target again?
They gotta make a strength saving roll.
Strength saving roll. You know what? So, okay, yeah, let's do that. That is a 0 for both of them. Okay, so...
Oh my god. Twins!
This would be...
Could I also argue the racist has disadvantage? Oh, no, he did stand up. Just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought...
Let's go with the guy in plain clothes first. That's 14.
Okay, he's fine.
Yeah, okay. And the guy in leathers? He crit.
Oh,
okay.
damn it.
Well, I think that gets the point across, though. So Kaluna's going to do that. And I don't know. How do they react, I guess?
I would say... I'd say, like, brambles and stuff start like, trying to trip them up, but it's like, the fuck? Like, it's more... That is highly unnatural. And I think that would stop them, for the most part, just for a moment. The guy in plainclothes is just going to back up a bit, I think. That would be his first reaction. The guy in leathers is going to step off to the side, sort of around Clara, and he would be facing the party. So he would see Kaluna raise their totem and do that, and kind of put two and two together. And he's going to give this, he's going to hold out his arm. And, one of his shoulder pads is kind of painted red. The rest of it's kind of like a dark brown leather. And he's going to point two fingers at Kaluna. What the fuck is that?
Kaluna's going to revel in this, like, yes. And they're going to say, your worst nightmare.
Ooh, good one.
Like, listen, it's like lame and edgy, but it's Kaluna. They think it's cool.
Okay, calm down, Reaper.
Yeah.
Basically.
Death walks among you.
Basically.
Kaluna stops it from raining. Dry.
I don't know. If I was boxing with my twin and someone came up with brambles and said that, I think we put our differences aside for a little bit.
I think it's one of those things that...
Oh, your twin fucked your wife.
Yeah. That's... So, okay. The guy in plain clothes is going to kind of turn to the party. Specifically after his brother's like, what the fuck is that? Kind of turn to the party. And specifically Clara, look, I don't know what you people are doing here, but I got this. I can handle this.
Dude, I think Marek might be in the right here. I might just walk away, because...
You could... Marek says, you people? What do you mean, you people?
White dudes, mostly.
Imagine you saying that from like 20 feet away. What do you mean, you people?
Never mind. No, that didn't actually happen. That was not a thing.
Kaluna will just sort of do the, God, this stupid fucking gesture. The, like, I've got my eye on you shit.
Oh, the two fingers and two fingers that way?
Yeah, they're gonna do that at both of those dudes, just, like, alternating between them, and just, like, start backing away. Just, like, sort your shit out, or we'll come back. And I'm just gonna, this isn't going to go well, but I'm gonna... Hey!
Hey, it's intimidating. Okay.
16 on intimidation, that's not bad.
The guy in leathers, his hand is going to kind of drift down to his side here, and he has a couple of daggers. And he's just kind of, his hand's just kind of floating there. Think some Wild West shit where someone's getting ready to draw on somebody, but he's just like, okay. All right, just kind of sizing up the situation.
Oh, now it's McCree versus Reaper.
Kaluna will sort of wave their totem when they see him, like, lower his hand to his knife, like, we're already ready, bro.
Clara's gonna kind of put up her hands to try to stop this. Noon. All right. Okay. You two have at it, and just kind of like shoo them back to what. Because if they're both agreeing to this, there's no reason to stop them. Mm-hmm. Like she came in, and, like saw an attack. They're both in on it. So cool.
Yeah. If they start reaching for weapons, Evelyn's gonna kind of walk up a little bit into like hearing distance and whatever, like close enough to talk to them. He's gonna say, he's gonna kind of look at both of them. He's gonna say, a word to advice to both of you. Just try to do it before the other one gets you. Only one of you can survive. And he walks away.
I think the guy in plainclothes would be like, the fuck does that mean? Like, just kind of look at him.
That's fine. They'll get it one day.
Evelyn is so wise in the worst ways.
Okay, the second you guys back off, I'd say the guy in plain clothes would lunge at his twin here. And again, like, he is going to lunge and knock him down. His forearm will be against his throat, while his other fist is just repeatedly punching him in the face, screaming at him. And through the screams, you would essentially put together a story of this guy in plain clothes is yelling at his brother Norman for sleeping with his wife. Now, you're going to get through the yelling because they're going to tussle back and forth if you don't stop them.
Now we're all just watching this, like,
that's the question. How long would you stand here?
Avalon's watching it, and he's saying to anybody who's close to him, this is nature taking its course.
I imagine Kaluna would have like gone to stand next to him and would be like, and would also have their arms crossed, like, this is how it works.
I feel like Clara would have gone back to the cart, like she's done.
This is stupid type of thing.
This is stupid, but as long as you guys are staying there watching, she'll be watching from the cart.
Yeah, Merrick's
I have a quick.
Go ahead. No, just quick, just for color. Merrick has been standing, leaning up against the cart with his arms folded, just watching, basically watching TV. This is pretty fun.
Clara's gonna do the exact mirror you, like they're standing side by side like a sitcom.
Right.
There's a lot of arm folding going on.
Yeah, there is. There
is.
You started.
Kaluna's just copying everyone else.
I think we're all just judging them. That's all.
Pretty much.
So here's the thing, they're really evenly matched, and most of this is it feels like the guy in leathers is just baiting him. Norman is just baiting his brother. And, whatever happened between these two, it sounds like Norman slept with his brother's wife for revenge.
What?
That's what it sounds like.
This is amazing.
Probably ate his pancakes. Never do that.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe should have done this earlier, so it's fine if you tell me no. But can I roll to see if Kaluna recognized, like, you said that the leather dude had, like, shit on his armor?
Uh-huh.
Can I see if I recognize what that is? If it is anything?
You know what? I'd be totally fine with that. Let's do, give me a wisdom check.
Oh, flat wisdom? I'm good at that shit. Watch me roll a 1.
Holy
or
shit.
a 19!
Okay, we need to stop wasting these rolls. I'm with Elarath now. I don't...
Yeah, these are bad.
Well, okay. Clothing, the way you present yourself to the world is a big deal, right? So the guy in the regular ass clothing, he's probably, it sounds like from the tussle, it sounds like he's from a farm nearby, just outside of Whitehead, something like that. And through the tussle, you're going to find out that his name is Shep. So Shep and Norman are just laying into each other, and they're kind of tussling back and forth, and they're both getting in licks now. Norman is wearing all leathers except for the right shoulder guard, and that's painted red. And that is pretty much the uniform. The thing that is for a group called the Fang. It is it's a really shitty group, a really large scale gang, essentially, that has been pretty much taking on all comers in the East Coast recently. Really, really not great people. They'll pretty much take any job. Now, looking at this, it looks pretty evenly matched. Listening to these two kind of air their grievances, and essentially, Shep is calling Norman a huge piece of shit, gang member, just kind of skating through life. And it seems like there's some real deep-seated brotherly stuff going on. And then Norman is going to stab Shep.
There we are.
What? No.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
There we are.
Avalon just. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. There we go.
For whatever reason, maybe Shep said something that kind of struck a nerve, or Norman.
I should have taken away their weapons. I didn't think about it.
Well, Shep didn't have any weapons. It was just fists.
Right. I assumed they both just had fists. I didn't know.
The last words that were spoken, through this, you get the impression that Shep's wife didn't know until after.
Okay.
All
right.
Norman.
And
all right.
Essentially, the last words that Norman said to Shep was, "She didn't complain during," and then stabbed him.
Okay.
So,
All right.
okay.
I think we're all running forward at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Merrick,
Luna, can you heal?
yeah,
I can.
right. And while that's happening, real quick, Merrick is going to do his thaumaturgy cantrip, and he's going to yell. Basically, it's a point right between them, right, like right where they are, and he's just going to yell, "Enough!" And it's going to be super fucking loud, and should pretty much startle them.
Well, let's do a couple of things, because for something to get to this level, obviously damage was done. These guys were taking a beating up until now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a flat d20. Now, obviously this dagger hit. So the higher the dice roll, the more fatal this is going to be. And there comes a point where essentially it's just instant death, because
there aren't levels of fatal.
Well,
come on, Jason. I know what you mean.
It's D&D, so there's mostly dead, but you know
that's true.
There's somewhat dead, mostly dead, definitely dead, and super dead.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's good.
Yeah.
Fatal.
Oh God.
That's
So
pretty
that's-
dead, I'd say.
So
This is a natural law of twins. He had to die.
God,
This is coming true.
Evelyn hasn't moved at all.
So it's just, guys, this is pre-written. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you moving?
So
We're basically
this-
just yelling at the movie theater right now, you know?
Yeah.
So essentially, what has happened is you're watching these two just beat the living shit out of each other. Minutes are going by. They're both pretty, battered and bloody. And at the last second, Norman is going to grab one of the daggers from his belt here and just stab his brother in the throat.
Damn it.
And Shep is going to sort of like cling to his hand and wrist for just a second, and then loosen his grip and go limp. Now that's just at the time that Merrick is going to scream, and Norman is sort of perched up on top of Shep, and he's gonna just look up again, lower face coated in blood, and just like a wild animal, just hair kind of hanging down in his face, and he's going to very slowly stand up, and dagger still clenched in his hand, just kind of back up just a little bit so that he's kind of like kneeling. What would the party like to do?
Okay, we're taking this guy to fucking Whitehedge, right?
Number one.
We're tying him up.
Number two, Merrick's going to run to Shep,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to cast a little spell, Spare the Dying. So he's going to be able to touch a creature with presumably 0 hit points, and the creature becomes stable. So he's going to make Shep stabilize.
Was he dead or dying?
Okay. Think of it this way. think of this as reaching.
I want him to be alive. I'm just not sure if this.
Here's the thing. He didn't hit 0 hit points. This is like instant death. So he lost more than his full hit points. Let's say this is like death.
Okay. Well, Merrick's gonna try it, and if it fails, then it's like it's too late.
Right.
While Merrick is doing that, did you need to do a thing first?
No, go right ahead.
Kaluna's going to Thorn Whip Asshole Man, who doesn't get a name anymore.
Okay.
He doesn't have that privilege.
Let's do a thing. Hold on a second. Let's get a combat tracker going.
Yay!
All right. I'm down.
Okay.
Let's do this. Everyone, do me a favor and roll initiative.
Okay.
Good! Mac does it again. Rolls really high on something that really doesn't matter.
And then announces it like the Super Friends.
Meanwhile,
I feel like that's the only way to announce it, really.
There it is. Hey.
Just so everyone knows, Clara's gonna try to take him in alive. I don't care what you guys do. Just if anyone wants to kill him, that's cool too. Whatever.
I'm with you.
Clara's gonna try to take him in alive. But I mean, I can't control what you guys do. You could kill this asshole. I don't know. I mean, maybe I want him dead, but
well, oh boy, here we go. Now, sadly, Shep is dead. That was a fatal stab wound. It would take a pretty damned experienced cleric willing to risk a bunch to even attempt to bring him back.
Oh, that hurt. But okay, all right.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
I take a cleric worth a goddamn.
Yeah.
it would take a really not sucky cleric to bring him
Man,
back.
remember when we had like good healers?
That's not what I said. Even if you could, even if you could, you don't know this guy.
But I
There's a lot
love
of
him.
risk. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can. I'm
It's
hearing
a
a lot of
soap opera,
excuses here.
Jason. We all love him. That's how this works.
I am actually really broken up about the fact that we didn't check for daggers. I feel dumb.
Well, I mean, we knew he had them. We
It's
just
the-
didn't think that he would use
We
them.
keep making really obvious mistakes. Like, don't touch the body. Check for daggers before you let two people fist fight. Like,
It's not our business. Go ahead, Kaluna, go.
Well,
That was Jasper taking my job again.
No.
This is the second time.
Strike 2.
Oh my god. That's not what I meant.
Norman pulls out a bazooka and levels it at the cleric.
oh god, it only has a 5-foot radius for some reason. That's weird. That's strange.
Jasper's only been working here for like 5 days, and you already want to fire him. That's weird.
He's got a bazooka and he's
Oh god.
you just saw what I do to my twin. Imagine what I do to you people.
I can leave.
No, we love
Also,
you.
Jasper, are you taking notes on what happens with twins? Just
Just so you know for the future.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
so
What
what to
bad.
plan for.
At least it's
When you talk about the birds and the bees, make sure you explain to both girls not to sleep with each other's significant others, pretending to be the other one.
Oh, it's
That's,
not the birds and the bees. It's the Normans and the Sheps.
Yes.
Difference in the Sheps.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, that is definitely
Poor
not twinning.
innocent children. Oh.
Kaluna.
Question.
Yes.
Wild shape takes a full action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That means I can't do fun things. Cool. I'm going to Thorn Whip this man if I can remember where I put my windows. There they
Okay.
are. I know last time I rolled.
Well, that's gonna miss.
There go my good rolls. I should have done the cool thing instead. Kaluna's going to just pout. Because that's what I feel like doing. So,
Aw. Well, let's move on to Effany. What would Effany be doing?
Effany is going to... She's going to move forward just a little bit, and she's going to, like, hold her hand out a little almost as though she's almost in kind of a helpful way, and then she's just going to say to the guy, "Would you like me to remove that curse for you there? Oh wait, sorry, you were born that way." And she's just going to do vicious mockery on him.
Oh, that's
hurtful to Shep too.
That should take hit points away because that was harsh.
What did not work now though?
He's going to need ointment for that burn.
Yeah, you just see Shep's dead body kind of shake a little bit. Took some damage too.
He's going to fail that save.
Excellent.
He is mocked. 2 damage.
Shit, it did do damage. Crap.
So here's the
Good job.
okay. Here's the irony of the situation. So Kaluna's gonna whip out this whip with thorns all over it and shit, and he's gonna dodge, and then Effie's going to insult him, and it's like, hey.
Ow. Ow.
Feelings!
His nose is going to have a nosebleed or something. Like, ow. Ow.
And he's going to kind of shout, he's going to get a shout, and say, "None of your business!" And just kind of like holding his dagger at the group, like just just kind of a stay back motion.
Good luck, son.
Elarath.
To be honest, it looks like it's 5-on-1. So Elarath is probably just going to be sleepy and put her chin on the side of the cart.
Aw.
And just watch this happen. Begrudgingly, because she knows.
Aw.
She can't.
It's like all the kids are outside playing and you have chicken pox. And you...
Yes. She's
Poor
in
Bubble
her...
Boy.
Yeah, she is Bubble. That's the joke to make. He's the pouty Jake Gyllenhaal.
Saying something.
She's got nothing to help either, because she's not a rangy character, so...
Oh,
That's
Merrick.
Merrick's gonna just go on up to that dude, and he is going to take out his... I guess his dagger.
I'm
And
gonna say dick.
he's gonna whip it out. He's gonna like, "What you?" No. So he's gonna take out his dagger because he's gonna take it and hold it like a bludgeoning thing. He's basically just gonna try to bang him upside the head and knock him the
Right.
shit out. Right. He's gonna say, "Let me do this real quick. Control thing." He's gonna say, "It became our business when you started becoming a dick." And he's gonna
That'll
Damn.
hit.
and
It's, oh, shit!
Nice!
I'm trying to knock him out. I know
Well-
it's not gonna happen, but I'm trying to knock him out.
You're going to hit him right in the side of the head. He's not wearing a helmet. So that is going to rock him. He's like momentarily like, holy shit. Like just trying to get his bearings. And he's going to grit with determination.
Grit away, motherfucker.
Norman's turn. He's going to target Merrick. And he's going to try and stab. And he is not trying to knock Merrick out. And that will miss.
Oh. Can Merrick use the same dagger in his hand? He just went whack upside his head. And then Norman was trying to like do whatever he was doing. And Merrick used his dagger like a big old sword to parry that shit. Like, king.
I
what
think
I mean?
he's moving slow enough after that. It's probably a reactionary, like you just hit me, I have to stab at you to stop this. And he's probably just, his bell has been rung so thoroughly that it's probably just easy to parry something like that.
No, it's really, really hard. And Merrick knocks it out of the way with his dagger.
Good.
And my penis
You're
grew
just
3
talented.
sizes that day. It's amazing.
He just went snap, like boom, bam.
Clara.
All right. Clara is also going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bang. And she's just going to do her 2 basic attacks. I'm going to, I'm not sure if it's a thing that I can say, she's not going to try to kill him.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. That's
Cool.
Yeah,
She's not going to try to kill him. So first with the short sword. Bam.
that'll hit.
And do I do damage and then sickle?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
I would.
All right, cool. damage.
That'll knock him out.
Oh! But I still got a sickle.
Do you want to keep hitting him?
I do, but... No! Can she... okay, when he falls down, can she, like, put her sickle, because it's a circle shape, can she put that, like, around his neck in the ground? Just to be cool.
Wait, to like, hold him there, or...
Kind of like if he was pretending or something. Like, if you try to sit up, it's going to slash your throat open.
Yeah, we could do that. That's just kind of a, like, don't move type of thing. Yeah, he is thoroughly knocked out, though.
Right. Can we high five? Can we high five since we're next to each other?
So...
I just want to say, I'm glad I didn't go because Avalon still has his arms folded, nodding. This is shameful. What a shameful guy.
Clara is... Right after Clara is going to stand up, like, because I imagine she kneeled down to put that in the ground, kick him in the ribs, spit on him, and then go over to Jeff's body. I mean, not Jeff.
Shep.
Shep's body. And then she's going to go over to Shep's body.
That guy did call you a dirt elf. That's,
yeah.
hurtful
She's
term.
really pissed off that he brought out a dagger during a fist fight. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah, not too crazy honorable.
Kaluna can relate to that betrayal, actually.
Someone might have stabbed them about 30 times in the kidneys once.
Yeah, it was super not
Succession.
Cool. Anyway, so that's what she's gonna do.
So that'll take you guys out of combat. Now, you have a knocked out gang member, essentially, in Norman. You have a dead body in Shep, and you got 2 horses. What,
This is a bad idea, but I want to do it anyway. Can Kaluna, like, crouch over him? I wanted to say on his chest, but that would probably kill him.
You're gonna, like, poop?
No, just like, you know how in the movies or in video games, like, they open with that scene where, like, the protagonist... Wait, are you trying to teabag him?
That's what I thought!
No! No, just like the bad guy is like looming over them. And that's what I want to do. Just have the face way too close.
Oh.
And just like, yeah. Why would you assume that I would go there?
Well, you asked
if crouch over, and then you brought up video games.
Yeah.
I have that's a lie, but I have rarely teabagged anyone in my life.
Rarely.
They deserved it.
Alright, so we've got a dead dude. We've got an unconscious dude that's a rapist, basically.
What? Yeah, he is a rapist.
Yeah,
yeah. When I say basically, I mean absolutely.
Totally.
100% rapist.
Right. And we've got horses?
Got 2 horses.
Give me some idea about the horses. Right? Oh, yeah, we got the... Wait, do they have a cart?
No.
Okay.
No.
So there's just 2 horses.
Yeah, you got
so we have 3 horses now.
Well, yeah. You got the one pulling your cart. I count the cart and the horse as kind of one thing, because, you know. But each one of these guys had horses. They look to be a little bit faster than what you've got. They're not, again, these don't look to be high-end horses, but they look pretty reliable.
All right.
Nice.
Now we're up to 3 horsepower.
Hot damn.
All right. We got to get back on the road. We can't waste any more time for domestic disputes, as horrible as they might be. Trust me. But we've got to get one of these on a horse, and we've got to get the other one on the other horse, and they got to come with us to Whitehedge. Mm-hmm. I'm going to drop them off.
Okay. Before we start loading these 2 onto horses, totally agree. Clara's going to kind of lean down and whisper into the corpse's ear. But you guys won't be able to hear what she said because she's whispering. And then she's going to throw him on the horse. It doesn't matter. It's just a thing.
Matters. Oh, it matters.
It's not like he can hear her.
We don't know.
I'm having trouble playing religious character, for the record. This is difficult.
So we're just kind of throwing Norman up on a horse?
Oh,
we're tying him up.
Oh, we're tying him up.
Oh, okay. No one said anything.
We're tying him up.
Can we please? Can we throw him on there, but like on his back, so he's extra uncomfortable?
No, we. We
have to do it around the gut, because first of all, that'll hurt more, because that's the way horses ride. That'll basically punch him in the stomach every step, and also he'll be slung over in a way that he won't be able to easily slide off.